Hello and welcome to my training, Influence Marketing for Infopreneurs. In this training, you're going to learn all about how to collaborate with bloggers to sell more info products. So whether you want to call it influencer marketing, blogger outreach, or simply collaborations, they're here to stay. Influencer marketing has been one of the fastest growing marketing strategies over the past few years, but how can you make it work for your educational business? Hello, my name's Zoe, nice to meet you. I help Infopreneurs create meaningful connections online that result in steady growth for their business. I'm a coffee-drinking, lasagna-loving film buff, organization freak who loves binge-watching Netflix and dropping truth bombs. That's right, there's no BS around here, guys. And most importantly, I'm a Ravenclaw, and Ravenclaws are known for being super creative and individual, and of course, very witty. I'd love to know what Hogwarts house you're in, so comment at the bottom of this blog post or on this YouTube video or wherever you're watching this, and let me know. So in this training, you're going to learn all about the fundamentals of blogger outreach and influencer marketing, the difference between influencer marketing and PR, how to set your collaboration goal, my simple collaboration ideas to get you started, how to plan your approach with an influencer. And this is a little picture of you writing all the notes you're going to write in this training. So, what the heck is influencer marketing? Influencer marketing means reaching out to and collaborating with authorities within your niche to help grow your business. So before I get started, I just want to make sure we're on the same page with this. So here's the scoop. Influencers are authorities within your niche that have measurable influence over your ideal audience. They could be bloggers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, people with a really large Twitter following, etc. Influencer marketing is all about forming relationships with said influencers and collaborating with them to get your brand in front of their audience. So don't just take their word for it. You should be able to measure their influence by looking at their engagement rates, asking for past campaign experience, and monitoring their comments to see if your ideal audience are influenced by them. So my influencer marketing mantra is all about engagement. Count the impressed, not the impressions. So how is influencer marketing different from PR? So influencer marketing and PR are very closely linked. So if you're familiar with PR, you'll find a lot of similarities in the strategies I talk about here. The big difference between the two, I'd say, is the build-up. So PR is about putting you in front of the right audience and letting you show your expertise. Influencer marketing is more about influencers recommending you to their audience. So a PR strategy for an online course creator could include appearing on local news shows, in your local newspaper, talking about your area of expertise. You could also be appearing on podcasts within your niche or being interviewed on an online magazine or blog. You're appearing in all the content, but you don't necessarily have any creative control here. There's usually no exchange of goods, services, or money involved. So an influencer marketing strategy for an online course creator could be more about forming meaningful relationships with your influencers within your niche to get your brand in front of a targeted audience and sell more spots on your course. You could be collaborating with Instagrammers and well-known bloggers to promote your course by inviting them to write a course review, sending them some swag, or inviting them to be part of your affiliate team. You will likely have agreed beforehand if you are giving the influencer free rein to write about your educational products, or if you have any elements that the influencer would need to include in the content. So basically, you would have some kind of approval and some element of creative control over their content. So there can be quite a bit of crossover here. For example, some influencers within your niche may have a blog or a podcast that they'd like you to appear on, which kind of crosses into the realm of PR. Before you get started, you really have to take some time to think about what your goal is here. So now that you get influencer marketing, you need to think about why you want to implement a strategy, an influence marketing strategy for your business. So it's imperative to set a goal before you get started, just so you can focus on reaching out to and collaborating with the right influencers who will help you best achieve your goal. So your goal could be anything from building long-term relationships with 10 influencers to enrolling 50 new students on your course to making $5,000 in sales. Here are some examples of what your goal could be. Increase product sales, sell X amount of spots on your course, grow your social media following, get traffic to your website, and build brand awareness. So take a bit of time here to think about what your goal could be and make a note of it with today's date. You want to be able to track your progress here and see what's working for you. So now it's time to brainstorm collaboration ideas. So I know this is the part that stumps most people, but lucky for you, I'm a Ravenclaw, so I'm an ideas girl. There are plenty of ways you can collaborate with influencers to boost sales for your latest info product or online course. So let's dive in. You can work with launch cheerleaders. So invite influencers to become cheerleaders for your launch. They will spread the word, refer potential buyers your way, and drive conversation around your product. You can send them a bundle of swipe files, social media assets, and ideas on how they can organically promote your product. The second idea is to build an affiliate team. So inviting someone to be an affiliate for your launch provides that little bit of extra incentive. So much like launch cheerleaders, affiliates will spread the word and refer customers towards your new info product. However, affiliates will receive a commission for every customer that purchases through their unique link. I'm a member of lots of affiliate schemes as well as managing a team of my own. So for example, if I refer someone towards a course that I'm an affiliate for and they use my link, I might receive a percentage commission for somebody who purchases. I'd recommend offering affiliates some kind of discount for your product or providing them free access so that they can go through your product and provide their audience with a really honest review. So much like cheerleaders, you should provide them with email templates, blog post ideas, and ways for them to promote your product in your launch period. So in my experience, I found that hopping into an affiliate's Facebook group to provide a free training and sharing their affiliate link will really help drive sales, as well as encouraging them to provide their own bonuses to students who enroll through their link. So basically, you need to try and make it as easy as possible for them to promote your product. And also remember to spend time helping them out where you can, like they're your team, so you should really take the time to manage and lead that. The third idea is sponsor blog posts. So if you have your eye on a blogger you really want to collaborate with, you should reach out to them and see if they would be interested in writing a blog post in return for a sponsorship fee. So a blog post on an authoritative site can provide you with plenty of sales in the long term, as they have a longer life cycle than social media posts. Blog posts are also a great way to add affiliate links, and they give the reader a chance to ask questions and leave comments about your educational product. You really want your blog post to lead the reader into your info product without giving too much information away. Here are some examples of what your blog post ideas could be. So you could have X ways your topic can help your audience, why you should be your topic, how to get started with your topic, and the X step strategy to your topic. So some of the highest converting affiliate posts for some of my products, for example, my ultimate Instagram hashtag database, have been posts about using Instagram for business and how to get 30 real Instagram followers daily. So these kind of posts really lead the reader into my product, which is why they're so highly converting. The fourth idea is an Instagram takeover. So if you collaborate with an influencer with a really strong Instagram following, you could consider running an Instagram takeover on their account. This is where you jump into their Instagram stories and post a few photos on their feed to talk about your product. It's a really great way to reach their audience, but you really have to remember that you're reaching completely cold traffic here. So these followers may have never heard of you before, so sometimes a warm and friendly introduction from the influencer can be invaluable to set the stage for your amazing info product. The fifth idea is appearing on a podcast. So if you find a podcast that is perfect for reaching your ideal audience, pitch yourself to the host. Not only does this get you in front of a brand new audience, but you also have an influencer by your side, reinforcing the importance of your expertise and ultimately your product. So if you're stuck for finding podcasts, as long as you have a few keywords in your niche, just hop onto iTunes and do a quick search and you'll be amazed by all the different podcasts that you'll find within your niche. And the last idea is joint venture webinars. So a joint webinar is where you partner with someone in a similar niche to you or with someone with a very similar audience to you, and you either A, offer your product using their affiliate link so they receive commission on all the webinar sales, or B, offer some kind of joint bundle and you split the profits 50-50. So joint webinars can be one of the highest converting ways to collaborate with an influencer. You're getting yourself in front of their audience, but you're also illustrating your authority and teaching them more about your area of expertise. So the secret with webinars is pretty simple. It's just value, value, value. Try to keep the pitch and your backstory to a minimum. Most of the time, high value, concise content will win out over fluff. So once you've shown their audience how much free value you're happy to give away, they're going to be really intrigued about how much extra you put into a paid product. So take some time here to think about 1 or 2 collaboration ideas to start your approach with. You want to lead with a really strong idea, but you also want to give your influencer the chance to take creative control over their own content and suggest what works best for their audience. So now you need to plan your approach. So you've got your collaboration idea. Time to get that draft email out and ready, right? Wrong. You need to spend some time warming up the connection with your influencer. No one likes an email out of the blue from someone or some brand you've never heard of before, so it's worthwhile taking the time to connect with your influencers over social media before popping up in their inbox. I don't know about you, but I could have tweets and DMs sent to me all day long, but my inbox is my sacred space and it needs to stay that way. So how to do this? How do you warm up the connection? Number 1, follow them across their social profiles. Pretty simple. Number 2, turn their post notifications on and take the time to interact with their posts, their Instagram posts, their tweets, their Facebook page with relevant and authentic comments. Number 3, watch their Instagram stories and message them where appropriate. So if you have something interesting to say about one of their stories, if you hop into their DMs, it enforces this extra connection and maybe you'll become more familiar to them. Number 4, check out their blog content and comment on their posts. And number 5, join their mailing list or their Facebook group, and perhaps even if they have a webinar coming up, sign up for that and get involved. These should all feel really organic and meaningful, so don't go too overboard on all the comments and direct messages. You want to be interested in what they're doing, but you don't really want to drive them away by coming across too, I guess desperate's not the right word, but coming across too spammy. So try and keep your comments very organic and authentic if you can. So take some time here to pick 2 to 4 influencers to start connecting with and give them a follow on Instagram and other social platforms. Set a daily reminder to interact with their profiles and any new content that they have. So if you want to learn more about influencer marketing, I have a free 30-minute workshop that you can sign up to, and you can get immediate access to the training and the workbook and the slides. So if you have any questions about how to collaborate with influencers to sell your educational products, just let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching this.